I want to do this, and we're going to take a look at what is making the headlines in these days, especially considering that all these false Trump prophets run around and falsely claim that the news is covering up their prophecies, that the news is hiding that their prophecies have actually come to pass, but the news is simply hiding their prophecies fulfilled, when that is not the case at all. I don't have this problem. The news always shows my prophecies have been fulfilled. Never have this problem. But it seems that only the false Trump prophets have this problem. So let's look at what is making the headlines, as all these false Trump prophets have missed incredible things that are happening in these days. Let's look at the major factors. The climate bill that has just been passed. The climate bill and all the things that are making the major headlines worldwide. Let's look at the things. The climate change. Let's look at the things that are happening worldwide with the climate change. Worldwide, this extreme drought that is occurring, it's happening everywhere. This unprecedented drought and this climate change that is occurring. Not a single false Trump prophet got this. Not a single one prophesied or made a prophecy on the things that would be coming in these days. Not a single one got it. And yet, all of these false Trump prophets have been getting praised. They have idolaters that seek them out to get their itching ears tickled, only falsely believing that they are true prophets when they are not, because not a single one of them saw or foretold a worldwide event. Not a single one foresaw or prophesied of these worldwide things. Let's see. What is in the news? What is happening in the news? As it relates to the climate, not one single false Trump prophet got it. As a matter of fact, not a single prophet that I am aware of foretold these things about the climate. Not one. Not only that, not a single one of them foretold about the troubled waters that would be ahead. Not a single one. But I guarantee you can go back on my channel more than a year ago before these events, and you will hear me telling about the troubled waters that were coming. Well, what do you know? There was one that was talking about the climate change more than a year ago. The climate change more than a year ago. But yet, not one single false Trump prophet, while all these people were seeking out these false Trump prophets to have their itching ears tickled. 2 Timothy 4, verse 3. While all these people believed that these Trump prophets were actual prophets, not a single one of them was making the true prophecies. Not a single one of them had the power of a true prophet. Let's listen to what was being spoken of in that prophecy that I was giving. See the There's none like him. So realize the climate, the current climate of things, not just the extreme temperatures of heat. See that things are heating up politically, religiously. Only one gave the prophecy, and that would be me. More than a year ago, of the things that were coming. But understand that these false prophets brought this on. All these idolaters and false prophets have kindled the anger of the Lord. They have kindled the anger of the Lord and brought this on themselves. They only brought this on themselves because the Lord is not going to let a lot of false prophets run around without sending his true prophet to stand against them. God bless.